leader in home runs this season. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Now it's the DH, the man Thomas. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei.
They take the force out, and the inning is over. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, right field, Pajes on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Man at first, one away.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there, and forget it. He'll take a jog around the bases. His 38th of the year, and we are tied. It's 2-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Scott is just one strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Thomas was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. The man Thomas with an incredible season so far, riding a 25-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going? Just about set to go now, and towing the slab in this one, the man Thomas. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Thomas now at the plate. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one hammered center field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. It's 0-1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Clement hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Jordan Westberg. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. Got it. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's in for a strike. Pasquantino, a former All-Star, batting sixth in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go.
Ah, that's strike three and the third out. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Thomas back to work. Swing and a miss. Thomas, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a sinker, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's down and away.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there, and not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Wenzel Perez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. Four pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball.
Two outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 the count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Two outs and one in scoring position. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because and that's a fair ball. Low around third. He'll score. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He reached out a walk his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that. Back here in L.A. as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the DH, Jesse Winker.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one is inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Low. Steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Now there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Fought off foul. In the air, left field, down the line. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Kjerstad in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Right side, Kowser pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts.
I got it. Take it.
And there's 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Grounds one to short. Betts whips it to first. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Thomas back to work. And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one down the line, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swinging a foul straight back. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here.
$100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And it's strike 2.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swing and a pop-up low. Brings it in, and that is that. So he's perfect. 1 out, bases empty.
Now back, the designated hitter, the man.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and knock your cards out. Don't push it up, don't lose the money. All your cheaters wanna impress me. Those pocket queens and closet aces. Full house of pain faces.
That one ripped. Out of here. He'll touch them all. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Jesse Winker. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Right through there, got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Holiday stands in now and watches strike 1. Headed towards the corner. Kwan sprinting after it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Got him swinging. The perfection continues. 21. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Thomas getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 6-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
He swings and fouls one off. In the air, left field, down the line. Kwan snags it on the run. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
That one missing inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kwan makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Pasquantino stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Into center. Edmonds sprinting for this one. Holds it in on the run. And that'll do it. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And here is Wenzel Perez. Popped up left side.
I got it.
Makes the catch for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Swing and a miss. Got it. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores alongside Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs as we continue.
Shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it was too late. And the way he rode, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. So we kick, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself. That's what his mama said, but he was feeling himself. Got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and burials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, "Bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here." So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, "I don't normally take dates in here." Security came and said, "I'm sorry, there's no skating here." And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. Yeah, yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no escape. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels.
The man, Thomas, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So up next, the man, Thomas.
When you hit it all, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like all of the summer and all of the winter. Cause all us remember, I came with a gang of like all of the members. They heart is colder than all of December. Listen, I ain't got a whole lot to say.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Slings to first, and that is the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. One out, bases empty. Senga with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And that one fouled off.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo moving under this one. Brings it in, and that is that. The man Thomas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Laser base hit. And up next for Los Angeles, Colton Cowser. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, and they got him.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser, trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Ernie Clement will hit next. The tying run at the plate. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take game 1 of the series on the road. Thomas extended the hitting. The man Thomas ready to go in this one. This breakout star ready to go now. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. Man at second. Strike 3. Roki gets the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that is the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, the man Thomas. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He will score. Will cut off to third. And he's out. Cut down. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And there are 2 outs. Base is empty with 2 away. Ronnie Mauricio now. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's going to be Drew Gilbert. In the air on the infield. Smith has this one sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Sasaki with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. 1 out, base is empty. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. 1 down, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas in position. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. 2 on, 2 outs. Drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. Liner to second and picked on the hop. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back there. Tattooed and gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Goes down looking. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning. 1 out, base is empty. Base hit, center field. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is.
Run around the move. Throw to second.
Ow! Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Sends it across to first. Lindor retire. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Two down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And now 2 aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a base hit right there. Nimmo rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And stepping in for New York, Ryan Clifford. Hit in the air, left field. DeLuca hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, nobody on. So up next for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Struck him out looking. Nothing across. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Thomas getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one ripped. That's back there. Off the batter's iron, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Out to center. Thomas puts it away for the out. One down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Base is empty, one away. And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel. One down, base is empty. Now a pop-up on the infield. Smith under it. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Cowser brings it in. And that is that. The man, Thomas, now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. So first and second with one man gone. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. One out. Runners at first and second. Check on the runner. And he's back in safely. And he deals. He swings and fouls one off. Hit on the ground to short. And that's a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Safe. And the lead continues to grow. Throws sails on him. And it takes off down the line. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
That to right. Thomas sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Two down, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. The Mets down to their final strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers even this series up at a game apiece. Thomas.